Hello and welcome to game number 2 of Limitless Gaming's finals between former sixjaxMajOr spawning as our pink Terran on the left side of the map, top left, and the still sixjaxDDE spawning as our blue Terran on the bottom left side of the map. Now the loser gets to choose which maps are played, and DDE chose Metalopolis. Now a lot of people complain that close positions by air, but if you watch the GSL at all, you notice that they don't care and they still play Metalopolis with close positions. Now DDE's throwing down his supply depot, typical fashion, close to the mineral lines. I can get right back to mining those minerals just as fast as possible. Major doing the same thing. Nothing too special going on. Let me remind you that this is a cash prize tournament. First place gets 200. Second place gets 100, and this is a best of 5. Now we see Major going with some what's bunker, barracks. Excuse me. Wow. And DDE doing the same. Both of them opting not to close off their ramps. Major getting his gas pretty early. Yeah, about 14 gas, 14. Barracks, nothing too special. DDE looks like he's doing the same, sending out a scout SCV, sending it right out in the right direction. He's gonna find Major pretty quickly, and we got Major sending out his scout in the wrong direction. But when he sees DDE's scouting SCV, he's gonna get a good idea of exactly where his opponent is at. Now both of them on the orbital. Major's is just a little bit slower than DDE's. DDE also now getting his second gas, which leads me to think that he's either doing Banshees because of the close air, or he's going to be getting Reapers. Major's still sending that one SCV in the wrong direction, opting to start closing off his ramp with a supply depot. Now he's also putting down a factory. Again, Major seems to favor his Blue Flame Hellions a lot. It's really strong against bio play, but eventually someone's going to put a stop to it. Figure out a good early build to block the Blue Flame Hellions. Now, DDE is going to want to block this SCV from getting in. He doesn't want him to see anything, but he's going to see. He's gonna see all, but he didn't see the third barracks. So he saw 2 barracks. He saw the tech lab. I'm not sure if he saw the other tech lab, but there goes DDE's Reaper, like I expected. Now we got Major smartly putting 2 Marines on this ledge to block any kind of maybe Reaper play, but right now DDE's just going to control the cell, not go watchtower. And for some odd reason he built a supply depot over in this corner, maybe to spot for some sneaky drops that might be trying to come through. And now we got his SCV just making some rounds. Major taking his natural, and he's going out with his Hellions, of course. And we got 3 Reapers coming out for DDE. Now that one Reaper that was holding the watchtower's been taken out. DDE's just steadily pumping out Reapers after Reapers. Now believe it or not, Reapers do take out Hellions. It's funny, but it's true. Now they're going to come down, they're going to take these Hellions out pretty easily. And I won't be surprised if DDE decides he wants to push in with these Reapers. Major bringing his Hellions and his Marines back as soon as possible. 1 Hellion down, 2 Marines down, 1 Reaper left. He's going to be chased out by that 1 Hellion. And we got another Reaper coming in for DDE. He's just taking pot shots with his Hellion. And we have a bunker being built. Major pulling a lot of his SCVs. We got another Reaper coming in for DDE. Now this bunker's been denied, but we're just gonna see everything get taken out here. Now this tank's out, and it's gonna put a little damper in the Reaper harass from DDE, and he salvages that one bunker, rightfully so, because he was gonna lose it either way. Now DDE still has a little bit of a supply lead. I'd like to see him harass a little bit, maybe hold that one Zelnaga tower a little longer. Now he's gonna come in and get a lot of scouting information. He's going to see 2 more racks being put down, both gas being taken, and we got some harass over here from this, well, that sad little Reaper that got taken out. Now DDE is pumping out some Marauders, taking his own natural, and still with a slight supply lead, building his own factory, and we've got STEM being researched. Now, while DDE has a decent little supply lead here, he still doesn't have, well, now he's got a nice little saturation going, not full saturation though, and another orbital. And now he's building a starport, probably going to pump out some medevacs. He's going to take out these 2 tanks and these Marines pretty easily. This one SCV is giving its life for nothing, another SCV throwing his away. These Marines are going to be dropped pretty easily to these Marauders, and he's going to stem forward, try and catch these tanks, and he may do it. He doesn't have concussive shell, so he takes that one tank out, another tank out of position. These Marines coming in trying to stop it. These 3 Marauders are hurt pretty badly, but they're going to drop these Marines, no problem. Now he's got this one Marine on the high ground, and these Marauders are just going to slightly run away after taking a shot at this mink statue. Now we got 2 Marines and another Marauder for DDE, and he's just steadily pumping out Marines. And yes, we got concussive shot shells being researched for DDE to help slow down the movement of his enemy so they can't get away. We've got another barracks being built. We've got 2 medevacs, and we also got tanks coming out and an engineering bay coming out. Now he might be doing this so he can try and get some upgrades for his bio army, and at the same time we've got Stimpack for Major being researched right now. Now Major, he's got a nice little defensive position here with this one siege tank and these Marines, and I'm kind of surprised that he stopped getting the Blue Flame Hellions. The Reaper harass shut down his Hellions, and now we've got 2. He should have left 1 siege tank up on the high ground, and now we've got a drop coming in for DDE to jump over to the high ground. He sees that he can't necessarily bust through that. Now these Marines are going to be caught out of position, these 4 Marines. Ooh. And this is going to get shut down. He's just going to have to pick up and pull away. He even made him pull all his SCVs off that line, stopping a lot of mining time. Pretty good trade. He lost a few units to stop some mining time and to hurt these Marines right here. Now Major just keeps pumping Marines out. That's a pretty decent choice. He's got 1 siege tank, and he's gonna barely move the other one. Now we've got DDE taking his 3rd. It's gonna put him economically ahead pretty fast. We got him building a supply depot over here in the shady part of his main, so just in case Major tries and he drops himself. And here comes DDE putting a little bit of harass and a drop over here, even building Major building a supply depot to replace the one that he's about to lose, and he's gonna have to pick up and move away. Now that one supply depot should probably burn down, but he's gonna come and repair it. DDE's just taking pretty much control of this game so far. He's shut down Major at every turn. He's got this one bunker full of Marines, 3 siege tanks. He's not gonna be able to come through the front anytime soon. But we have a drop over here in the back of DDE's main. He's gonna take out that supply depot, run forward, see what he can see, and then realize that he needs to pick up and run away. Now let's see what he did end up seeing. Nothing too special, nothing that he didn't really already know that wasn't there, except for maybe this one barracks. Got this one dropship coming over. He's probably going to drop one here to hold the Zelnaga, or he's going to drop them all. Now we've got this this decent little force for Major moving out. Supply is rather close, but DDE does look to have more tanks, and he's going to spot this. So he's going to take a nice little defensive position, maybe try and protect his third. And it's a nice siege line right there. His Marines have combat shields and stem, while Major's has combat shield now. Major trying a little elevator, but there's two siege tanks inside of DDE's main, so anything that jumps up here is going to get taken out quite easily. Now he's got this one tank that's not sieged up. If he wanted to slowly leapfrog forward, he probably could. And this one siege tank's going to finally get shelled and taken out. Now Major's moving forward, losing a lot of Marines. Stem to try and save what he could. Only got 2 out of there. That one Marine apparently does not like the wolf statue. Decided he wanted to take that out. And Major GG's out. Please stay tuned for game number 3.